the latest military news update. This is AFP Community News, hosted by Rofh Suzon every 12 noon, Mondays to Fridays. Only here on DWDD Armed Forces Radio. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
52 former rebels in northern Negros avail government amnesty program. Philippine Navy reaffirms BRP Sierra Madre's continued presence at a Union Shoal. House Exec says SONA 2024 will be the biggest in history. DAR says 42,000 land titles received by farmers in the first half of 2024.
Good day everyone, as well to our troops that come Emilio Ginaldo, Quezon City. Today is Wednesday, July 10. We'll bring you the latest news from the armed forces and other information around the Philippines. I'm Rofh Suzon for AFP Community News.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And for the brief overview of our stories, 52 former rebels from northern Negros availed of the government's amnesty program in Barangay Tapuling, Bacolod City, Negros Occidental. This milestone was achieved through the ongoing peace efforts of the Visayas Command with the 303rd Infantry Brigade and 79th Infantry Battalion facilitating the process. The National Amnesty Commission, through its local amnesty board Bacolod office, managed the amnesty applications. Viscom Commander Lieutenant General Fernando Rey, Philippine Army, highlighted the importance of the initiative and by extending a hand of reconciliation and providing opportunities for reintegration to the FRs, they are fostering a more stable and secure environment in the region.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
Philippine Navy spokesperson for the West Philippine Sea, Rear Admiral Roy Vincent Trinidad, affirmed that the BRP Sierra Madre will continue to stay at Ayungin Shoal amid allegations from China regarding its impact on the marine environment. He emphasized that the BRP Sierra Madre symbolizes the national territory and will never be surrendered by the government. He also rebutted the allegations propagated by Chinese media, stating they are spreading misinformation about BRP Sierra Madre and should not be engaged. Rear Admiral Trinidad further pointed out that if there is any environmental damage in the West Philippine Sea, it is caused by China and not by the Philippines.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
Let us hear an update from Gio regarding AFP Chief advocates closer defense cooperation with Brazil.
Yes, Rofh, Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief of Staff General Romeo Browner Jr. pushed for enhanced defense cooperation between the Philippines and Brazil. This was discussed during a meeting with Brazilian Ambassador to the Philippines, His Excellency Gilberto Fonseca Guimaras de Mora, at Camp Aguinaldo, Quezon City. The officials discussed potential areas of cooperation under the 2022 Philippines-Brazil Memorandum of Understanding on Defense Cooperation. Moreover, General Browner emphasized the Philippines' commitment to its relationship with Brazil and expressed optimism about exploring new opportunities that would mutually benefit the defense and security of both countries. This is Gio reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Gio.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
A high-ranking official of New People's Army was neutralized in an encounter with government troops in Tinambak, Camarines Sur. According to 9th Infantry Division Public Affairs Unit Chief Major Frank Roldan, identified the slain rebel as Virgel Balcueva or alias Disan Joey James, the leader of the Front Operational Command of Sub-Regional Committee 2. He said that the exchange of gunfire lasted for 10 minutes before he was abandoned by his fleeing comrades. An M16 rifle and personal belongings were also left at the site. Balcueva was listed as a wanted person for multiple charges. Moreover, Major Roldan said that after Balcueva's death, the 9th ID expects the remaining NPA members to surrender and to return to the government.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
The Philippine Army announced that a medium-range missile system from the United States military might remain in the country beyond September this year depending on the training needs of Filipino troops. Army spokesperson Colonel Louis de Maala stated that a training evaluation will be conducted to decide whether to withdraw the Typhoon missile system from the Philippines. The system, which arrived in Luzon last April, has been part of the annual Salaknib exercise and the Balikatan exercise between American and Filipino troops. De Maala clarified there is no definite timeline for the missile system's departure.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
We have a report coming in about Habitat for Humanity supports the Adnga Balay initiative for former rebels in Eastern Samar. Go on for the details, Sean.
Yes, Rofh, Habitat of Humanity Philippines has been recognized for its crucial role in supporting the Saad Nga Balay Promise House initiative aimed at transforming former rebels into peace builders in Can Avid and Dolores, Eastern Samar. Through a donation of Hardiplex boards, the said group addressed the critical needs for the shelter while promoting community stability and integration. This effort not only provides physical homes but also empowers peace builders with tools and support rebuild their lives and contribute positively to society. Partnering with the 81st Infantry Brigade, this initiative aims to provide sustainable housing, enabling peace builders and their families to live safely and comfortably as they continue contributing to provincial development and security. This is Shain Araneta reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Jaina.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
The Armed Forces of the Philippines is aiming to establish a military exercise with the Japan Self-Defense Forces on the scale of the Balikatan drills with the United States. This announcement came from AFP spokesperson Colonel Francil Margaret Padilla following the signing of the Reciprocal Access Agreement between the Philippines and Japan. She said that this is their hope and forward-looking vision. However, she noted that the specific design of such an exercise has yet to be determined to ensure it is distinct from other bilateral exercises.
DWDD National
For our
News.
national news, the House Secretary General Reginald Velasquez said that this year's State of the Nation address or SONA is poised to be the biggest one in history in terms of attendance from guests. Velasquez said that so far they have received confirmation from over 2,000 guests including the House members and members of the Senate who will be joining the joint session to hear the SONA of the President. The seats in plenary will be increased from 1,312 to 1,814 specifically for the upcoming event. Velasquez then reminded the House members that they are officially limited to bring a plus one companion during the event.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
And now let's hear a report on the ground for some updates about 110 LSPU students complete basic ROTC cadet training in Quezon. Go on for the details, Beth.
110 students from Laguna State Polytechnic University and Lopez campus successfully completed her basic and advanced ROTC cadet training at Quezon. 201st Brigade Commander General Erwin E. Alia, Philippine Army, attended the said activity. In his speech, he congratulated the graduate for her dedication and excellence. He also highlighted her preparedness to uphold national security and peace, emphasizing the importance of her training and featuring personal development and leadership skills for the future. This is Beth Tanyete reporting for the AFP Community News, one AFP for the stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Beth Tanyete.
DWDD National News.
Around 42,000 land titles have been distributed to former beneficiaries within the first half of 2024, according to Department of Agrarian Reform Secretary Conrado Estrella Jr. They are targeting to distribute 100,000 land titles this year. In total, this agency will still needs to distribute around 900,000 land titles, but Estrella said that around 300,000 of these are problematic or awaiting court decision. Earlier this month, President Bongbong Marcos and Secretary Estrella distributed more than 2,000 land titles in Tubod, Lanao del Norte.
DWDD National News.
The Philippine Coast Guard has confirmed that a Filipino fisherman is missing in Scarborough Shoal after his boat figured in a collision with an unidentified vessel last Sunday. PSCG spokesperson Rear Admiral Armand Balillo identified the missing fisherman as Jose Mondoñedo. Currently, the agency is conducting a search and rescue operation in the vicinity waters of Sampaloc Point, Subic, Zambales. Balillo said that the Coast Guard station in Zambales has also issued a notice to mariners, as well as coordinated with neighboring barangays and local fisherfolk for possible sightings of the missing fisherman.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
On the other line, let us hear from Mike about NSA chief expresses gratitude participants of Run for the West Philippine Sea.
National Security Advisor Secretary Eduardo Año expressed his gratitude to all participants of the Run for the West Philippine Sea event held in Pasay City. In a statement, he highlighted the success of the event, which was attended by 7,000 citizens from various sectors. He also emphasized that this is a demonstration of patriotism and unity in supporting the defense of the country's rights in the West Philippine Sea. Anyo noted that the massive turnout serves as a morale booster for the personnel of the Philippine Coast Guard and the Armed Forces of the Philippines, who are defending the nation's maritime sovereignty. This is Mike reporting for AFP Community News. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Mike.
DWDD National News.
China Coast Guard's monster ship maintains its presence at Escoda Shoal. Philippine Navy spokesperson for the West Philippine Sea, Rear Admiral Roy Vincent Trinidad, said that the presence of the monster ship in the Philippine waters is illegal. He emphasized that CCG should not go within our exclusive economic zone or EEZ. The Philippine Navy has yet to monitor any activity of the monster ship apart from its mere presence.
DWDD National
President
News.
Ferdinand Marcos Jr. was warmly welcomed by thousands of athletes during the opening of the 2024 Palarong Pambansa in Cebu City. He lauded the local government officials and the organizers for taking the challenge to host the event. He also said that it is a great achievement that they were able to manage to put together an event in such a short time. PBBM also highlighted the importance of the Palarong Pambansa, where the country discovers, develops, and hones future professional athletes, Olympians, and servant leaders.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
For other updates, let us hear the details about Philippine Army continues pursuit of CTGs following Agusan del Norte encounter. Go ahead, Jimboy.
Government troops inflicted significant damage on communist terrorist group following an encounter in the mountainous area of Barangay Hinimbangan, Kitcharo, Agusan del Norte. The class involved member of the 30 Infantry Battalion and 29 Infantry Battalion of the Philippine Army against approximately 6 members of the communist NPA terrorists of SRDG, Westland, and EMRC. The encounter lasted for 5 minutes, resulting in the confiscation of an M16 rifle with a magazine, a caliber 45 handgun with a magazine, and various personal belongings. Brigadier General Arsenio Sadural, commander of the 9th Brigade, emphasized the ongoing effort to track down the remaining CTGs. This is Jimboy reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Jimboy.
DWDD National News.
President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has ordered concerned agencies to extend immediate assistance to families in Cebu who were affected by flash floods. In his speech during the opening ceremony of the Palarong Pambansa in Cebu, PBBM said that he has received initial reports of the effects of the heavy rains. He then directed the Office of the President and the Department of Social Welfare and Development to provide assistance to the local government units affected by the flooding. In Carmen, Cebu, 6 persons died after the pickup truck was swept by a strong river current on Monday afternoon.
DWDD National News.
Vice President and outgoing Department of Education Secretary Sara Duterte emphasized the importance of the role of the students in education reform initiatives. In her message at the 2024 Learners Convergence Philippines and Cebu City, VP Sara said each of the student unique perspectives can drive change, inspire innovation, and foster a more dynamic and relevant education system. She also hoped platforms like the Learners Convergence would remain available as it would give students a space where their ideas can be heard. They can also engage in meaningful dialogue with educators, policymakers, and fellow students.
Armed Forces Radio.
From Rizal, let's hear more updates from Ella Mercado about residents of Barangay de la Paz in Antipolo City receive free chest x-ray from their LGU.
Thank you very much. More than 100 residents of Barangay de la Paz in Antipolo City had undergone free chest x-ray given by their local government unit for their extensive campaign against the disease tuberculosis or TB. Out of 100 individuals, 26 of them were presumptive TB patients which must be taken care of the treatment to prevent further infection. According to the city government of Antipolo, the said health program aims to away from the threat of danger susceptible people of the aforementioned disease, just like senior citizens, persons with disabilities, smokers, drivers, and others who have diabetes and cancer. The continued program against tuberculosis of the local government unit was based on Department of Health or DOH campaign throughout the country to lessen the large number of cases of TB, which is one of the main reasons of the deaths of many Filipinos in the country. This is Ella Mercado reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Ella Mercado.
DWDD National News.
The Department of Education announced that it has addressed almost 3,000 concerns and calls for action since establishing a helpline for students. The helpline aims to ensure the well-being of Filipino learners. Vice President and Education Secretary Sara Duterte explained that the Learners' Rights and Protection Office has been actively working to address child abuse cases such as bullying, verbal abuse, and sexual harassment, among others. Aside from this, DepEd has also introduced the improved training programs to enhance the functionality of the school's child protection committees.
DWDD National News.
PhilHealth, in partnership with the Department of Information and Communications Technology, launched its Digital Transformation Systems ePhilHealth platform yesterday. The application aims to streamline access to government services securely. PhilHealth President and CEO Emmanuel Ledesma Jr. said that this is in line with President Ferry Marcos Jr.'s directive of expediting digitization efforts towards better public service delivery. Meanwhile, the ICT Secretary Ivan Uy emphasized the importance of prioritizing cybersecurity to safeguard against potential threats.
Armed Forces Radio.
From 2nd CRG, let us hear more updates from Jess about 9th 03rd Infantry Brigade conducts school supplies distribution in Sorsogon.
Yes, Rofh. The 903rd Infantry Patriot Brigade, in collaboration with Sorsogon Province Eagles Club under the leadership of Eagle Randy Huerto, organized a school supplies distribution drive at Punong Elementary School, Barangay Punong, Kasiguran, Sorsogon on July 6, 2024. A total of 300 notebooks along with essential supplies such as ball pen, pencils, writing pads, and crayons were distributed to the students. The event was a heartfelt initiative aimed at enhancing the educational journey of local students as they prepared for the upcoming school year. This collaborative effort not only provided tangible support but also fostered a spirit of community and commitment to education among all involved. This is Jess from Solcom reporting for AFP News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Jess from 2nd CRG.
DWDD National News.
And it's already 12:20 in the afternoon, and you are still tuning to our AFP page, AFP Radio DWDD. And happy viewing to our audience, especially to Diosdado Talamor and to the troops from 1304th Brigade, Deputy Lieutenant Colonel Jaime Balboa, and Major Poyongan from NCR HRCDG, and to Rosalie Canones, Fernando Cabral, and Rose Consignado, happy viewing to our audience.
DWDD National News.
Don't forget your umbrella because Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, Bicol region, and Western Visayas will have cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms today. According to Pagasa, this is due to the Intertropical Convergence Zone or ITCZ. Meanwhile, Central Zone will experience cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms due to the easterlies. The rest of Visayas and Mindanao will have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And that's all for today's broadcast. Thank you so much for joining us, especially to our audience in our Facebook page, AFP Radio DWDD. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for more updates, same time and same station. Again, this is Rofh Suzon for AFP Community News. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Behold the latest military news update. This is AFP Community News, hosted by Rofh Suzon every 12 noon, Mondays to Fridays. Only here on DWDD Armed Forces Radio. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Ito ang DWDD 1134 kHz AM. Balita, impormasyon at musika. Ito ang DWDD AFP Radio. Boses ng Kawal Pilipino.
Kayo ay nakatutok sa DWDD AFP Radio. Kami po ay